Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and to a brand new video. Today, as you can tell by the title, I am going to be sorting out my linen cupboard that I'm currently sat in front of, just because the lighting is not working for me today. It's a really rainy, dull day, and unfortunately we've only got one light in the landing, or on the landing. We've only got one right by the stairs. So where I'm filming today, there's no light, so it's not the best day probably to be doing this, but I just wanted to get it done while my daughter's at nursery for a few hours. It's been needing to be done for quite a while. I will show you guys my cupboard of doom in a minute, but there's just stuff like shoved everywhere and it needs a good clean, tidy, organize, all of that good stuff. So I will show you in a minute. I'm also going to be popping to Dunelm just to buy a few organisation bits, some baskets, some new cleaning products, all of that stuff. So I will bring you along with me as well, just because I don't have all of my cleaning products on one floor. There's some downstairs, there's some upstairs, and then I'm constantly having to run up and down the stairs to get everything. So I basically want to have everything I need upstairs up here in a cleaning caddy. And then obviously I'll do one for downstairs as well. So I am going to be buying some cleaning products today as well, organisation, like baskets and all of that stuff. So yeah, without further ado, let me show you this cupboard. So as you can see, it's really gotten out of hand. There's just so much in here. There's bedding, there's towels. This bag here is just full of random toys. We've got like a bed guard here, which I don't think we need anymore. I already have one in my room. We've got the ironing board that's just shoved here. I think we either need a new place for it or to pop it on the wall or maybe the back of the door or something. So yeah, I just want to really sort this out and then it will be nice and clear for us to use. Otherwise, it's an absolute nightmare to find anything in here.
You are my sun. You are my sunshine. You are my sun. Breath away. You are my sun. You are my sunshine. You are my sun. Breath away. You are my sun. You are my sunshine. You are my sun. Breath away. You are my sun. You are my sunshine. You are my sun. Breath away.
so this is the space that we are working with. It's all clean and tidy. I can actually see the floor and the shelves. So I'm going to organize this very large pile of things and try and get just like the bedding and the towels onto the shelves. I might even buy some new towels just because, as you can see, ours are really old, like I'm talking old. They're also not the most aesthetic colours. So I might get a few of them as well. And like I said, I need to get like baskets and things for toiletries, like extra toilet paper and things, and then like the cleaning caddy. So I'm gonna quickly try and organise this. Okay, so I've basically cleared all of the toys. I've put like a bag of things that are getting binned and then a bag that are being put downstairs. And now I just need to sort all of this out, all of the bedding and everything. I might, if I have time, actually iron a few bits just so that they're all nice and neat. But otherwise, yeah, all of this kind of needs to go back into here.
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now. You just give me a...
Okay, so this is how it is looking so far. So we've got the bath towels and sauna towels / hand towels at the top. At the bottom, we've got beach towels and mattress protectors. And the middle shelf, we've got all of the bedding, and they're all in their pillowcases, so I don't need to try and find the matching sets, which makes it so much easier. I can actually see the floor at the moment as well, which is really nice. But like I said, I do want to get some more towels because I'm not liking how mismatched everything looks. Obviously the beach towels I'm not too bothered about, to be honest, because they're only for the beach or like swimming, anything like that. But the bath towels and hand towels, I would prefer to match a little bit more. On camera, they do look a little bit of a different color as well. They don't quite look like that in person. But yeah, that's what it's looking like so far. Okay, so now that that's all done, I'm going to pop to Dunelm in a minute, grab all the bits I need, hopefully. I'm hoping everything's in stock, just because the Jersey store is not that great, and it wasn't letting me do click and collect either for some reason, so I'm gonna have to go and search for everything that I need. So I'm gonna do that. I might pick up some new towels as well, but I'm not 100%. And then I will come back and hopefully finish the cupboard. I also need to like sort out around this area because it's looking very messy. I find when I clean or clear or tidy like one area or one room, the rest of the place just looks like a bomb site because I'm taking everything from that area and moving it to another. So that's for another video, like a good declutter, organize, clean, all of that stuff like around the house. especially for the summer. I just want to declutter and get rid of a lot of stuff that we don't need. But anyway, I'm rambling, so I'm going to pop to Dunelm. Hopefully I'll bring you guys with me as well, and then we'll come home and see what I got. Okay, so I'm now back from Dunelm. It was a very quick visit. I had to do it post nursery pickup, so I had to kind of dash in and out, and it was really hard to film, so I've added a couple of clips. But yeah, I had like my basket in one hand, I had my daughter in the other hand, so it was very hard to then like start filming. So yeah, I only managed to get a couple of clips, but I spent about £22, I think, if I can find my receipt, which is here. Yeah, it was £22.25, which is not too bad for the bits that I got. They also had a sale on, which is great. So I managed to pick up a lot of this stuff discounted, like 30% off or near on 30% off. So these are the bits that I grabbed. So starting off with glass cloth, because it's a nightmare like trying to find them all, so I'll try and keep these ones up here. They were £1.50. And then I picked up some Method glass cleaner in mint, just to keep upstairs. I had to remember that it's not just the bathroom that I need to clean up here, it's like the whole upstairs. So I also grabbed this multi-surface cleaner in cream custard, which I thought would smell really nice, or at least I hope it does. It feels like kind of spring summery scent, so hopefully that will be lovely. I then picked up this floor cleaner, the Method one in wild rhubarb, just because it's really annoying to have to bring the whole mop up, like the bucket and mop, just for the bathroom. It seems a little bit excessive, so I thought if I grab this, I can just literally squirt it on the floor and then either do it by hand, or I might get one of them like spray mops, or at least just like the mop part of it, and then it's just a lot easier to do than having to carry the mop upstairs and the bucket, filling it all up and then having to take it back downstairs later. So yeah, I grabbed that as well. And then I got this just white, oh, it's actually kind of grubby. Oh well, we'll do it this way. But yeah, I grabbed this basket. What is this? Yeah, studio basket in white, just to put all my cleaning supplies in, because if they spill or anything, it's easy to just wipe this. And it's white, so it's neutral and it goes in there. And then I picked this lovely basket up as well, because I want to keep like overflow items in here. So like toilet paper, wet wipes, anything like that, I kind of just want to store in here, and then we don't need to store it in the bathroom. I will also bring the toilet cleaner and all of that out of the bathroom and into here, just because the kids don't go in that room. I'm pointing to another bedroom, I mean over here. Yeah, the kids don't go in there, and I don't really like having the cleaning products out in the bathroom. It just feels unsafe, and my kids are always like climbing onto the toilet to like grab things, and yeah, their hands get into everything. So I wanted to keep it all in the linen cupboard. So I will put you guys on a time lapse, and I will just fill all of this up, and then I can pop it into the cupboard, and hopefully that's me done. Sorry about that, my storage basically was full just as I was finishing up that basket, but this actually fits perfectly. I didn't measure or anything, but we've got in here, sorry about the echoiness, but I've got some baby wipes, like wet wipes here, and then loads of toilet roll. I'll probably actually add like another 6 here, just because it can take it. And then I've got my cleaning caddy here, which is just my box. I'll probably add a few more bits in here that I need, like cloths and things, just because I've only got the Scrub Daddy and the microfiber cloths. It's looking so much better. And then obviously I've got all the towels and everything and bedding. So eventually I do want to get like fresh towels so that they're all matching, and like new bedding I think as well. But for now, this is looking so much better than it was, and I can actually see the floor. Okay, so I'm gonna sign off here just because I need to go and do the school run, and like this has been a very quick turnaround. I think overall it's probably taken me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to clear like the whole cupboard, organize everything, go through like the big bags. That took me probably the longest time. And then obviously my Dunelm shop as well, and then popping like the bits in the basket. That probably took me about 5 minutes. But yeah, that's basically my linen cupboard all organized, and I can actually walk through, which is nice. But like I said, I do want to get fresh towels and everything. So that will hopefully come in the next couple of weeks or so. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for sticking around. I'm so glad I got this done, because as you've seen at the start, it was a state and I couldn't find anything, couldn't walk in there. So yeah, I'm pleased that that's done. But thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video very soon.